human. It is I,
Rah U1tra, and I'm here with y'all with some, a banger video. It's gonna be something slight, but today's video is just to bring awareness to the people who are still asleep, just to wake you up a little bit, because the things that's going on in our world, they are really happening. Everything that you're about to see is true, but it may not be true. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it with an open mind. Don't look at it with a closed mind, because if you do, you will not understand anything that's going on. You will not understand anything. Okay? So let's just get right into this video, man. I hope y'all enjoy it, man. Like I said, it's your boy Rah U1tra. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with y'all friends and family, man. Look, it's getting serious and wicked out here. Y'all just pay attention, man. Let's do it.
Coming. This nigga is in a zombie response vehicle. An umbrella corporation. Nigga is I told y'all zombies was coming.
Welcome to the fucking news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and I don't know why everybody isn't talking about the fact that Hamas has announced that they are dissolving their government in Gaza and preparing to transfer power to the UN-backed National Committee for the Administration of Gaza, which is led by a group of Palestinian technocrats. In the DR Congo, health workers are now threatening to go on strike due to low salaries, understaffing, and inadequate supplies as Ebola keeps spreading, with over 1,500 confirmed cases and now over 500 deaths. In Sri Lanka, a prison fight turned into a major prison riot in which 18 inmates and 7 prison guards were killed and over 100 other people were injured. The leaders of Australia and Fiji have signed a significant mutual defense treaty that includes a more than $1 billion investment from Australia. Shortly after, and possibly related, China test-launched a long-range ballistic missile from a nuclear-powered submarine into the South Pacific. In Venezuela, search and rescue efforts are beginning to shift into rebuilding and body recovery efforts. The most up-to-date totals are 3,535 confirmed dead, 16,740 injured, over 17,800 people displaced, and as many as 30,000 others still unaccounted for. Russia unleashed another huge drone and missile barrage on Ukraine, killing at least 28 people and injuring 56 others. In Peru, after a full month of contested ballots and legal challenges, Keiko Fujimori has been elected president by a hair, with 50.13% of the vote compared to her opponent's 49.86%. She'll be Peru's first female president. Multiple wildfires are burning across Europe, with 10,000 people being evacuated in southern France. Residents in Greece being warned of toxic smoke from a fire that's burned through 2 factories and a recycling plant, and the biggest of all of them is in Portugal, where a fire has burned roughly 32,000 acres and is about 80% contained. Meanwhile, here in the United States, the Aspen Acres wildfire in Colorado has burned almost 92,000 acres and is only 13% contained. And Utah is in a state of emergency with multiple wildfires burning, including the Cottonwood fire that's burned about 95,000 acres and is around 45% contained, and the Babylon fire, which has burned over 96,000 acres and is currently 0% contained. Tell me what you think of all of that, and follow me if you give a shit about any of it.
See, this is what I'm talking about right here, man. We have to really come together as a collective and understand what's going on in this world, because a lot of people are out here like, oh yeah, the humidity is just, it's summertime. It's always humid. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada. This is to a different extent. Like, it's hotter than usual. You know what I'm saying? The ice melting quicker than usual. Let me just throw this out there. Places that don't usually get hot are hot as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's really a lot going on in this world, man. So y'all just make sure y'all pay close attention, man. Look at this with an open mindset. It's getting serious out here.
We've got some crazy things happening in the world right now. New Orleans is past the point of no return, according to this new study a bunch of scientists put out, saying that the city is going to get swallowed by the ocean no matter what, and residents need to start thinking about relocation plans. The Starbucks CEO said $9 coffee is not overpriced. A woman caught her husband cheating after she got a notification that someone who weighed 120 pounds stepped on her smart scale connected to an app at midnight while she was on a work trip. A video came out of a man sobbing after he realized he was going to miss the release of GTA 6 because he was being arrested for ending the life of his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss GTA now.
Trump's social media company Truth Social reported its 2026 Q1 revenue reports recently. It lost $405 million on only $900,000 in revenue. A French teen recently woke up from a 3-week coma believing that she had raised children for 7 years in an alternate life, and now she's going to therapy to actually deal with the grief of waking up. My name's Adorian. Follow me to stay in the loop.
Water is running critically low. So the one thing I do agree with Trump on is the USWR he has coming in July, and I think many Americans will become millionaires off.
Yo, is Obama talking about the United States Water Reserve here on Coinbase right now? I mean, I'm seeing screenshots of Trump and Obama united for the Water Reserve plan. What? You go on earth.org and see that 9.3 trillion liters of water, UN reports, exposes unfathomable footprint of data centers as AI booms. Are humans gonna die of thirst? They're seeing the world leaders met at G7 and all agreed that water is gonna be tokenized. It's gonna be a tradable asset. So my homies checked BlackRock's portfolio and found that they're holding a token called USWR. I looked up the website and it says it's scheduled for announcement on July 29th, and we already have the token on Coinbase. So I put money in around 10,000 just in case if this gets announced to the public, this could go crazy. My 10,000 could 1,000x, which means 10 million. Make sure if you look the token up on Coinbase and you want to jump in, this is the contract address. Comment water and I'll DM you the contract address if you can't find it, or I'll have it pinned. This is not financial advice. It's a token I'm looking at, showing you guys. Always do your own research. Let's see what happens. It should be this one. All you got to do is search it up, United States Water Reserve.
Then I realize what it is. There's a man in back of this place.
Breaking news, a series of powerful earthquakes around the world and in California today. This morning started with a 6.9 up north in Mendocino County. This evening, back-to-back earthquakes in Venezuela. A 7.2 quickly followed by a 7.5.
And a 6.9 struck off the northern coast of Japan.
Tonight, firefighters battling out-of-control wildfires out west. From Colorado to Utah to New Mexico. The fires scorching thousands of acres. The intense smoke seen here covering the sky in Utah. This Ring camera capturing flames surrounding this home. And in New Mexico, watch as this fire gets dangerously close to a highway.
Welcome to the fucking news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and here's some of the shit going on in the world around you. The Prime Ministers of Japan and India met for the 16th annual India-Japan Summit, where they announced new cooperation agreements for energy, trade, military, and AI technology. In South Africa, an overcrowded bus reportedly swerved to avoid a delivery vehicle. The driver then lost control and overturned the bus on the N1 highway. 16 people died and 20 were injured. Then in Pakistan, an overcrowded bus went out of control in Danasar and plunged off a cliff. 40 people died and 8 were injured. In Iran, the former supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's coffin has been put on display for a 6-day funeral process. As many as 10 million people are expected to attend the final burial in Mashhad. The latest Russian strike on Ukraine killed at least 30 people and injured more than 90 others in Kyiv. In Europe, the heat wave setting record temperatures as high as 108 degrees Fahrenheit or 42 degrees Celsius has killed over 2,000 people in France alone just last week. Belgium and Spain have also reported over 1,000 deaths each, and statistical analysis estimates the death toll across the whole of Europe could be over 20,000 people. In the United States, the Aspen Acres wildfire is burning out of control in Colorado. It's burned over 70,000 acres so far, which is about 115 square miles in the past 3 days, and it's still 0% contained. Over 180 buildings have been destroyed, and 11,000 people have been evacuated. And it's 4th of July weekend here, so happy birthday, America. The Great American Fair in Washington, D.C. did have to be temporarily shut down due to the heat today, but let me know if you're planning to go over the weekend, or what you're doing instead, and follow me if you give a shit.
This is everything that happened on the news today, but it's gonna be...
Look, man. 4th of July might be a good holiday. Excuse me. It may be a good holiday for most, but for the people who, you know, for those certain people, you know what? Let's just keep going forward. Pay attention.
Simplified in 60 seconds. NASA puts forth a new plan to inject the atmosphere with millions of tons of ice to fight climate change. They're saying that by seeding the atmosphere with particles of ice, they would freeze any vapor into ice that would otherwise have become greenhouse gases and cause it to fall back to Earth. People are terrified after hearing the noise that the aurora borealis makes. You don't have to look it up, I'm gonna show you. First of all, I know I can't be the only one that didn't know that thing made noises. Twitter users urged to make this immediate change to their settings after the app introduces a dangerous new feature. Basically, what you need to do is go into your settings on X and turn on the enhanced call privacy, because if you don't, it'll literally give out your IP address. Apple has just reportedly canceled their decade-long electric car project, so the Apple Car may not be coming. If you haven't heard the news about this one yet, Walmart just agreed to a $45 million class action settlement, and payments could be as high as $500 per person. There's a full video on my page about this one if you want to go look. I do these roundups every day, so make sure you add me and come back to me tomorrow. I'll also keep you updated on this.
There's a huge solar storm that's been bombarding our Earth. And that storm has the potential to wipe out all of the life on this planet. But our electromagnetic field from our Earth, from our mother, it reacts to that huge cloud that's coming from the sun, from that geomagnetic storm taking place, and it converts it back into little sunshine and rain. All of the heavy weather that we're seeing taking place is all just that storm being relieved by our Mother Earth. And then every creature on this planet benefits from it the same way that we do.
Okay, this video...
That's nasty as hell, but do y'all believe that, though? Mother Earth is protecting us, even though humans have disrespected her plenty and plenty of times over and over again. Do you believe that she is still protecting us? Or do you even believe the Earth is, you know, what are your beliefs? Let me know in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all believe in or how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And after this video, I want to know how y'all feel about the video. So put y'all comments down below and I will reply to as many as I can, depending on how this video do. But when it comes to being real, it don't matter how many people see it as long as it's getting viewed by some people. So I'm going to keep putting the word out there as many times as I have to get it across, man. Just make sure y'all share it with y'all friends and family, man. Let's get back into it.
Video is going viral right now out of India, showing, well, a shocking scene. And over here, we've banned plastic straws, so that's just great, isn't it? But here's the crazy part, what no one's talking about. And by the way, it's like, dude, let's clean up this beach, man. If all the people on this beach started picking stuff up, it'd take like 2 seconds. But anyways, it turns out that the Ganges River, which that probably was, is one of 10 rivers that is responsible for 95% of the plastic going into the world's oceans. By the way, the Yangtze River here, which is the longest or one of the most important river systems in China, is the biggest plastic polluter. So you think of India and plastic pollution, but China actually has a big problem with these two, with this river here, the Yangtze. But let's take this a step further. Who's making the plastic bottles? And first, how many are being made per day? It's estimated 1.3 billion plastic bottles are used every day. But the companies that are making it is only a few. So we could suggest that a lot of the plastic in the ocean, of course, it's not, you know, 100% the plastic manufacturer company's fault, but I mean, they do have something to do with it. Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, Nestle, Danone. That's the one where people think it's clean, but I'm sure it's not. But then what about hemp plastic? Because as you can see here, hemp can be made into a plastic for a single-use product that will degrade in 80 days. But is there as much money in that? Is the unfortunate question we have to ask. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and follow for more.
So, breaking fuck the news. I'm sure eventually this will meet TikTok at some point or another, and I don't really care that I may be the first one talking about this. And I'm going to give a trigger warning, a massive trigger warning. And I had a discussion with the individuals here in front of me if I should even make this video to talk about it. But I think this is something the world needs to see. But a page on Twitter. So the page is called "Is What You Think It Is" exposed, right? And then it says, it took a little longer than expected, but we have created a website for people to view the footage collected from Gaza in one place. You no longer have to download an entire archive to see them. When you go to this website, they have over 50,000 videos and 18,000 photos of the genocide that has happened to the people of Gaza. Massive trigger warning. When you go to the first page alone, you just click something and it will show you. So for
the disgusting fucking things that that goddamn country does to the people there every fucking day, and it's beyond words how fucking disgusting it is, and it shows you everything. I don't even have fucking words other than just disgust. And how is it still happening? And we pay for this and support it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So trigger warning, but just there it is.
Breaking World War III news.
All right, so on that topic, it's like we know what the government does, and as a people, we can stop what they do if we come together. You know what I mean? They can't stop all of us. That's why they put fear and distractions out there, because they know that, or they see that. But if we all just stopped and came together, we'll be unstoppable. We got to stop following the politics. I mean, yeah, keep up with it so you can know what's going on in the world, but stop following them. Stop giving them the energy to think that they ruling over you the whole time. They just a person like you. They just dark and twisted. Let's get back into it.
China and Russia are now issuing direct warnings to the United States. You need to pay attention and share this with everyone. World War III now concerns 5 countries, 3 of which are nuclear superpowers. China's President Xi is urging an immediate ceasefire and opposes any military action, implicitly warning the U.S. and Israel against forceful escalation. In Russia, they're warning that if the United States gets involved, there will be unpredictable negative consequences. Seems like Russia and China have already picked a side. Meanwhile, the war continues to escalate. Iran launched a massive missile barrage, over 450 missiles and 1,000 drones raining down on Israeli cities. One strike hit the Soroka Medical Center in Beersheba. At least 240 civilians were injured. It's one of the most direct and devastating attacks so far. But Israel did not wait to respond. Overnight, they hit back hard, striking multiple nuclear and military sites across Iran. Natanz, Fordow, Iraq, Isfahan, and Koladab. But it's no longer just tactical. It's become personal. Israel's Defense Minister Katz just called Iran's supreme leader a modern Schmittler, and he said should no longer continue to exist. Prime Minister Netanyahu added to the fire, accusing Iran of war crimes after the Soroka hospital strike and vowing Iran will pay the full price. Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister Ravanchi fired back, warning that if the U.S. joins the fight, Iran will retaliate wherever we can find targets. And now, all eyes are on Trump. The president remains non-committal, telling reporters he'll decide within 2 weeks whether the U.S. will enter the war. He says all options are on the table, from diplomacy to direct strikes. But behind the scenes, American bombers, fighters, and aircraft carriers are already in place. The trigger is set, and the world, it's holding its breath. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and follow for more.
Okay, so there's some weird stuff happening in the world right now. The government is now prepping pastors for something that's supposed to come out about aliens. There's a new virus outbreak. There's a whole bunch of other things that could go wrong. And I want to remind every single Christian of this all-important truth in this time. That if you are truly crucified with Christ, you are now a dead man walking, a dead woman walking. You've lost your life. And you should carry that same posture that Paul says, what can man do to me? To live is Christ, to die is gain. When the world is spinning out, when the world is being manipulated by fear, fear is the currency of the world system. We recognize that Christ has come to set us free from fear. And that the apostles didn't pray for safety, they prayed for boldness. And that's our charge right now as well, as we find ourselves in weird times that require fearless men and women who in the slough of the what ifs ground themselves in whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is excellent, whatever is praiseworthy. We think on these things. We get out of the what ifs. We stay grounded in the what is. And when the world tries to throw fear at you, you choose to fear God. And that fear of God is the death of all other fears. These times could get weird. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's all just hype. But whether they do or they don't, we need to understand that fear is a tool of the enemy. And our charge as Christians is not to take the bait, but we pray for boldness and we walk in freedom and we live prayerfully and we trust him.
What are y'all beliefs in the comment section below? Because, when you do research and understand a lot of things about how religion plays part in the world and how it affects the people, look at how there's different religions and it gets pretty deep, but I'm not the type of person that will knock anybody's beliefs, because I wouldn't want anybody knocking my beliefs. You see what I'm saying? So whatever you believe in, that's what you believe in. You're a good person, you got a good heart. That's what you feel me? So let's go ahead and get back into it, man.
This is more good news from around the world that nobody talks about. Japan just released 8 rare birds that were extinct for decades, while an unknown group is reportedly rescuing animals from labs and farms in secret. In other news, this woman makes dolls for children with disabilities so they don't feel alone. New York City worker opened up his own home to teens aging out of foster care since 2007. He has taken in more than 50 young people with nowhere to go. Scientists have invented a skin-like hydrogel that heals wounds 90% within 4 hours, fully within 24. In other news, a 17-year-old South Los Angeles student, Lamont Newell, has received 65 acceptance letters and plans to attend Columbia University to study industrial engineering. The valedictorian with a 4.4 GPA earned a full ride. A 15-year-old girl from El Monte, Mexico, captured the hearts of millions by choosing to pose proudly beside her father's garbage truck instead of having a lavish quinceañera. Steve Carell owns and manages a general store in Marshfield, Massachusetts. If you see on his page, share this and follow me for more.
How was the last thing good news though? Like, okay, he owns that, but we also know what those people do when they're deep in the entry. But beside that, that's beside the point. You know what I'm saying? It's I like seeing when people do good. I had to throw a good video in there because I couldn't have y'all just like, damn, that nigga just putting in all this crazy stuff. Like, nah, it's not all about that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about that. It's all about spreading knowledge and spreading love to the people who don't get enough of or have enough of. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Okay, then. Let's go.
It's just more good news from around the world that nobody talks about.
Amazing, son!
Dad, I've gotta pee.
Huh?
I know it's a rental, but I'd rather go in the woods.
Maybe I should come with you.
Dad, come on, I'm 10 years old. I can pee by myself.
Where are you?
Okay, y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that video, man. There's gonna be more coming soon, real soon, like real soon. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned for that, man. Make sure y'all turn notifications on because y'all gotta watch these videos. Y'all gotta see what's going on in this world, man. And y'all gotta spread this knowledge to the other people. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know somebody, man, just let them see, let them understand, and you just move from there. It's like a to each his own thing, man. You know what I'm saying? We spreading love. You know what I'm saying? It's too much hate, so we spread love. We give knowledge. We give understanding. We the people. So, y'all stay tuned, man. This your boy Rah U1tra, and I am signing out for right now, but y'all stay tuned.